All right. Well, we welcome you guys here tonight to another Young Pro Go Pro Google Hangout, and very excited for our speaker tonight. She has an amazing testimony, and can't wait for all of you to get to hear it tonight. So before we get started, I do need to share our disclaimer with everyone. Let's go ahead and start screen here. So it just does say that Angela Grims and Sam Dietrich are independent Plexus ambassadors. This event is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. All health and wealth testimonies are not guaranteed. All right, let me get back over here. All right, well, I'm excited to get introduced to one of my friends tonight. She has an amazing testimony, so without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Senior Gold Ambassador Angela Grims. Go ahead, Angela, when you're ready.
Hey everyone, I hope y'all have had a fabulous day, and I know that everybody's getting super excited and ramped up for the upcoming Plexus convention in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm totally excited and I cannot wait to meet everyone. Convention is going to be slam-packed with so many awesome events and a wealth of knowledge, and I really hope that everyone takes advantage of the opportunity. So I want to first thank Sam for inviting me onto this awesome Google Hangout. I'm very honored to be asked to do this. And I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about my Plexus journey and where I come from and why I started Plexus. And then I'll give y'all a few business tips as well. So I want to start out by saying that growing up, I was always the bigger girl. Honestly, I was quite big. By the time that I graduated high school, I weighed 272 pounds. That is devastating to someone's mental stability and the outlook that they have on their physical appearance and just how that they look at the world. I finally decided to get healthy, and I was able to maintain a very healthy weight by the time that I was 24 to 26 years old. And I had actually just met an amazing guy, and his name is Chase Tollison, and we were dating for a couple of years, and then we found out that I was pregnant. Very exciting news, and I actually got to tell Chase on his birthday that he was going to be a daddy, and it was very exciting for everyone, and that should have been an extremely exciting time in my life. Yes, I was excited, but I was more so scared, because I had worked so hard to get healthy and maintain a proper weight, and because of my past and because I was obese for the majority of my life, it honestly scared me to death to think that here I go again. I was so worried. I had just found out within the past year that I was actually officially diagnosed with lupus. I was diagnosed with Raynaud's phenomenon as well as hypothyroidism. And all of those are autoimmune diseases, and they greatly affect how your body manages itself. When I found out I was pregnant, that's what scared me, is because I knew that I would automatically be labeled as a high-risk pregnancy, and I knew that it would take a toll on my body, but I had no idea exactly the toll that it would take. 9 months later, we're getting ready to have our son, and I'd gained well over 100 pounds during that pregnancy. That is absolutely insane, to gain over 100 pounds in 9 months. And I was overjoyed to have this new amazing family that we were about to start, but I was so sad that I allowed myself to gain that much weight. Because let's face it, whenever you gain that much weight, you're just eating whatever you want, and I did. Flash forward to after I had Brady Mac, we were so happy, but then I had my first doctor's appointment to have blood work, and after my doctor got my blood work test results back, he came into the room and he just looked at me and said, "That's your last child." And I looked at my doctor and I said, no, Dr. Proctor, that's not my last child. I know you haven't seen me in 9 months, but come on, I know you can read my chart and know that this is just my first son. And he said, no, that was your last. And at that moment, I realized what he was saying. And then he went into detail about the effect that the pregnancy had taken on my body. My lupus was absolutely out of control. My thyroid function was completely depleted. My thyroid was only functioning at 0.0076. That's not even 1% function. I was so lethargic. My Raynaud's was out of control. Well over 1/4 of my day, I had no feeling in any of my fingers or my toes. They would turn white, purple, blue, and so purple to where it was almost black. And that's very dangerous. I don't know if I know a lot about Raynaud's phenomenon. It is an unknown disease, and even doctors don't know that much about it. And because of the way that my health had declined, I had to make steps to improve that, because it was very likely that I would not see my son grow up. And that is very devastating for a new mom to actually get that perspective in her head that, wow, you know, you may not see your son grow up and you may not be able to enjoy the years that you have left with your family. So I had to take action. I was looking for ways to lose weight. I started working out. I started to try to eat healthier, and I was able to lose a little bit of weight. But over a year's time, I gained back the weight that I was actually able to lose. So on May 8th of 2013, I actually stumbled upon Plexus on a garage sale site. And I mean, seriously, who stumbles upon this on a garage sale site? And I did. I was up late. It was like 12 o'clock midnight, 12:30, something like that. And I messaged the person that was posting it. And I came in contact with Kathy Tubbs, who is my amazing upline. And we talked for quite a while about it. And I honestly just had this overwhelming sense of calm. And I had this overwhelming sense of this is for me. This is what's going to work for me. And I ordered immediately as a preferred customer. I started taking the products, and while I was chatting with Kathy, I told her, look, I will do whatever you tell me to do, but I have to get healthy and I have to lose weight. My main focus was weight, because I knew that that would help my health issues by losing weight. I had although I was very, very confident about Plexus for some unknown reason, because I hadn't even tried it, but I had no idea how drastically starting Plexus would change my life. After a month of taking the products, I had lost over 15 pounds, and I felt better than I ever had, and I actually was pain-free. And that is tremendous for someone that was literally living in pain every day. There were days where I could barely make it through work. If I did actually make it through work and if I didn't have to leave early, then whenever I got home, I was just zapped. And I would lay on the couch or go to sleep early, and that's just not a way that you want to live your life whenever you have a newborn, you know, and a fiance. You want to be able to enjoy those hours with them that you have, because that time is very precious. And I joined Plexus as an ambassador 1 month after starting Plexus, and because I wanted to get the best rate possible. And that just made sense to me. I was just joining for wholesale prices. I had no idea that it would take off like it did. I actually didn't even know how to log into my Plexus website for 2 weeks, because I wasn't even taking it seriously. I was just like, I want the best price possible. So I did that. And within a couple of months of actually being an ambassador, I started to share my story a month in. And friends and family just really started asking me, look, girl, what are you doing? You know, you're losing weight. You're starting to look amazing. You've got this overwhelming sense of energy, and we can see it in your eyes, and we can see it in your Facebook posts. And it was just absolutely life-changing. 2 years in now, I just celebrated my 2nd year as a Plexus ambassador, and I now am a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. I have an amazing downline and a super supportive upline that I am so blessed to have. I just can't express enough how much Plexus has absolutely changed my life. I have now officially lost 145 pounds with Plexus. I am now off of 7 prescription medications, including all of my anxiety medications, all of my depression medications, blood pressure medications that they had me on, countless things. My doctor was also wanting to start me on 5 new prescriptions to help control my lupus for the pain, and to help me in the future. Luckily, I didn't have to start any of those because honestly, there was no way that I would be able to pay for those medications. I don't know if y'all know anything about lupus medications, but they are very, very expensive, and your insurance really doesn't cover that much of them. Those 5 medications were going to cost me well over $1,500 a month. And with bills and having a new toddler, there's just really no way that I could fathom having to pay that amount for prescriptions, no matter what they would improve in my life. That's why I'm so, so very thankful for Plexus. Again, I've lost 145 pounds in 2 years, and I've lost well over 100 inches over my entire body. That is absolutely tremendous, and I honestly believe that I would have never been able to obtain those results if it wasn't for Plexus. My absolute favorite Plexus products, of course, is Plexus Slim, because let's face it, who doesn't love the taste of a tasty little Plexus Slim? I mean, come on, it's absolutely amazing. And then, of course, you've got to love the X Factor, because it's the best multivitamin out there, and it's going to increase your energy as well, and I have to take that daily. ProBio, hello, it's all about gut health. You've got to have your ProBio, and you've got to have your BioCleanse. So I'm all for those 4 products. But I also take the pain management system to help me maintain my pain levels with my lupus and my Raynaud's, and it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy how much these products have helped me. And because my thyroid function had depleted so much, they had me on super high levels of thyroid medication. They were changing it up from Armor to Synthroid to see if my thyroid would actually kick in. And they had actually talked to me about if it didn't start kicking in, that they were going to have to look more in depth to see if I needed to have my thyroid removed. And if anyone knows anything about that, that's not the route you want to take, because your thyroid really controls a lot of your body, and having your thyroid removed completely depletes your energy levels. So I was very, very lucky that thankfully through a healthy diet and maintaining my Plexus products, being dedicated and having consistency, my thyroid is now functioning perfectly with the lowest dose of Synthroid. I was maxed out on Synthroid, and now I'm on the lowest dose. That's absolutely insane to me. It's just absolutely insane. I have the energy now to keep up with my crazy 3-year-old son. Like, if anyone has a little boy, boys are crazy, okay? They're all over the place. They're high energy. And I'm keeping right up with them. Sometimes he gets tired. He's like, Mama, come on. So it's just absolutely amazing that I have this newfound control over my life, because before Plexus, my life was completely out of control. People looking from the outside in maybe didn't realize that, but it was absolutely out of control. To have the total sense that you have no control over your body, your health, or your future is very, very sobering. It's very, very scary. And thankfully to Plexus, I was able to regain that control, and I'm never going to let that go. People ask me all the time, do you plan on quitting your Plexus products? Are you going to stop? And I'm like, why would I ever quit? Like, seriously, like these products are absolutely life-changing. I have no intentions of ever quitting, even though that, yes, I have reached my weight loss goals, but Plexus is so much more than just weight loss. I get a little bit aggravated whenever people say that Plexus is just a weight loss thing, because it's not. Plexus is so, so much more than just weight loss. It can improve your health in so many different ways, and I fully, fully believe in that, and I feel that I'm a true testament to that. It's absolutely life-changing. And 2 years in, I'm now building an amazing business, and I'm not a salesperson. I'm a dental assistant, guys. I'm not a salesperson, I mean, yes, I've worked in the health industry, but I've just never seen myself as a salesperson. I still do not to this day. I just want to help my friends and family regain that control that they may have once had over their life through the power of Plexus. And that's totally obtainable with Plexus products. There is no doubt in my mind that you can do it because I know that I have. It's absolutely invigorating to help friends and family reach their health goals and to see their lives improve. That's worth that's worth more to me than any amount of money that I actually make through Plexus. But let's not get it twisted. I do make a good amount of money through Plexus, thankfully, and I give all the glory to God. He is the one that placed Plexus in my life, and I know that because I prayed and I cried almost on a nightly basis because I felt horrible, and I was so sad that I had let my body get to that point. And I am so very blessed by Plexus. I'm so very blessed by the business side of Plexus. I've met some amazingly incredible people through Plexus, and I know that we will be lifelong friends. Even if I'm just having a rough day, I can reach out to any of my fellow Plexus team members or fellow Plexus ambassadors, and I know that they're going to be there to help me. So it's a complete family atmosphere. I do not feel alone when before I honestly did, but even though I was surrounded by my friends and family, I felt alone, and that's very sad. Now I have a huge support system. I have an amazing team, an amazing upline, and I've been able to build my business to a senior gold ambassador, and hopefully I will be promoting to Ruby very soon. Next would be Emerald, when I will be driving my free Plexus Lexus. So that's going to be awesome too. Can't wait for that. But more so, again, than any of that is the fact that I'm able to help my family and friends. That's absolutely incredible. And if any of y'all out there right now are thinking about, should I try Plexus? Yes. The answer is absolutely yes. You absolutely have nothing to lose with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Reach out to whoever has introduced you to Plexus and talk to them about it. And I'm sure that they will, persuade you that, yes, Plexus is the way to go. And then once you start Plexus, you'll be thanking them. I can't tell you the amount of thanks that I literally get on a daily basis from my friends, family, and team members that are like, thank you so much for introducing me to Plexus. And even people that I don't know, but I'm hoping to meet one day at the convention or, just through other Plexus events will tell me, thank you so much for putting your testimony out there because my friend shared your testimony and it really, really touched me and you're the reason why I started Plexus. That touches my heart like nothing else, to know that the trials and tribulations that I went through with my health and the fact that I was able to regain control of my health was able to help someone whenever they were needing help. And that gives me a sense of power like none other. And I push that power into helping others and into growing my business and helping to support my family. Some tips that I've had with growing my business is that I try to really just nourish the existing friendships that I have. And again, I'm not a salesperson, I'm not a pushy Plexus lady. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, all those Plexus people are so pushy, but you don't have to be that way, and really we're not that way. We're just here to help y'all. We're here to help our friends and family. And usually, I don't lead out with, hey, I'm Angela and I work for Plexus Worldwide. I try to really engage my friends or new friends, or even, we just moved into a new neighborhood just a few months ago, and actually my next door neighbor, Jackie Ferry, she's amazing and we're best friends now and our kids absolutely love each other. But whenever I first met her, I didn't tell her anything about Plexus. I just listened and got to know her. And we were chatting and, we had several things in common. And one night I decided to tell Jackie about Plexus. And honestly, the first night or one of the first nights, I'm always wearing Plexus shirts. So she saw me and I was wearing a Plexus shirt, and she told me later on, she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, I thought you were going to be so pushy about the products, you know, and try to sell me on it and blah, 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 but I didn't. And she found that so refreshing that I wasn't in it for a sale. And I encourage you to never be into anything just for a sale, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to enrich relationships and get to know people. And then through that, we can help people improve their health and their financial future. And that has honestly been the key to my Plexus success. I try not to push Plexus down people's throats. But I do try to help people. So I do post a lot about Plexus, but I also, you know, it's my Facebook page. So of course I'm going to post about my family or what an awesome day I've had, and the amazing energy that I've been able to have through my Plexus products honestly just shines so bright through me. And whenever I post on, you know, social media, people see that. And they ask me, you know, they're like, you have so much energy. I love it. You know, I just love your energy. And I tell them, you know, well, that's all thanks to Plexus, you know, because before I paled in comparison to the person that I am today. I have grown, I feel like I've grown so much since starting Plexus. I was a very confident person prior to gaining all of the weight through pregnancy, and I was just so broken. I was not confident. I didn't want to take pictures, you know, or I would crop the pictures just so that only half of my face was showing, you know, so it wasn't the full image of my face. You know, that's how self-conscious I was about my body. And now I don't have to be that way. And that is just so empowering. That's so very empowering. And with that confidence, I'm able to share Plexus in an amazing way. And I hope that everyone agrees with me that ever meets me or comes into contact with me, that I do feel like I do radiate confidence, and that's thankful, and that's all thanks to Plexus. I really could have not gotten to this state in my life if it wasn't for Plexus, because if I would have started all of those medications, or if I was still on all of those medications, all of the tremendous side effects that comes along with those medications just depletes your level of life that you're able to have. It suppresses your life and it causes other problems. So I'm very, very thankful for that. I'm thankful for my team that helps me stay motivated, that helps me want to be a leader. Because before Plexus, I wouldn't have wanted to be a leader, you know, because I didn't feel like I was worthy of that. And now I do. And that's so empowering. If I had to describe Plexus in one word, it would be empowering, because it has absolutely empowered me and pushed me to a degree that I honestly never thought that I would get to. And I owe that all to Plexus. I've been able to reach my business goals with just being myself, posting on social media, and just loving life to the fullest. And I'm able to do that thanks to Plexus. I do try to reach out to my team members on a regular basis. I did have a little bit of fall off on my team there for a few months, and that hindered me a little bit. I did get down on myself a little bit, but then I had to shake it off, because that's part of it, you know. Plexus may not be for everyone, but that's what you put into it. You will get out what you put into this business, and you will get out of the products what you put into them. You have to be diligent, you have to be consistent, and you have to be dedicated. I would like to think that I am a very consistent and dedicated person. And again, that's thanks to Plexus. I'm now rebuilding my business with an amazing team. They're so very empowered. They feel amazing. They're having amazing weight loss and health journeys. It's mind-blowing, and it's absolutely amazing that God placed this journey in front of me. I just absolutely cannot believe it. I am now reaching out to my inactive ambassadors and just starting from point one, just getting to know them again, just letting them know that I'm still here and that I still want to be their friend. Maybe Plexus wasn't for them, but I'm for them. Hello, I'm still Angela. I'm here for them. So, I'm doing what I can to reach out, and just start that friendship again, and just let them know that I am here. Just doing fun things like maybe going to the movies or going out to lunch or to dinner, or maybe go have a couple drinks, or have them over, for a barbecue, or just chatting, and just kind of taking it back to level one. And that has really, really helped me in my business over the past couple of months. In the past 3 weeks, I have had now, as of today, 5 inactive ambassadors go active, and they're on fire for their business. And if you are a Plexus ambassador, you know what those white lines or tan lines mean in your downline. And to see them go blue again is, oh, you just get so excited. You're like, oh my gosh, like seriously, because you know that through that white or brown line going blue again, that y'all are reaching and helping so many more people. And that's what we're here for, guys. We're here to help people and to help them reach their health and weight loss goals. And that's huge, because the more people that you have on your team, or the more people that you have rooting for you, that means that you're going to be reaching so many more people. There is an obese epidemic in America. There's so many health epidemics in America, between anxiety and high blood pressure, diabetes, or the list literally goes on and on. Everyone out there knows someone, if not just themselves. They know at least one person, maybe 3, maybe 10, maybe 50. You all know someone that could be helped by Plexus. And I honestly think that if you know something that could possibly help someone, if you don't share that with them, what are you doing to help improve their lives? That's what being a friend is all about, is being there for someone to the nth degree, doing whatever you can to help them. And it's right in front of you right now. Plexus can help your friends. It can help your family. And I highly, highly encourage you to take that step and to make a change in the world and to make a difference, because you can. You can make a difference in someone's life, and then that difference will make another difference in someone else's life, and it snowballs like that. And the amazing sense of empowerment comes into play, to where you know that you are truly affecting someone's life in a positive way. And even if it's just because you have Plexus energy and you feel amazing, even if it's just because you may post on Facebook and say, I hope everyone has an amazing day and make the most of it and put a smile on your face. You don't know what someone else is going through that day. And by them reading that post, that may give them the power or the hope to make their day better. And they'll remember that. And then if you're consistent with your posts, and that's the key, consistent, because people are watching. No matter if you think they're not, no matter if you think that they're scrolling past your post, whatever, they're watching. And they're watching you to see if you're going to be consistent, if you're taking this seriously. So I highly, highly encourage you to be posting consistently about your Plexus products, or about how Plexus has inspired you to make a change in your life and make a change in others. Take it seriously and use the cards that you've been given to help other people. That's what we're all here for. And let's talk about the Plexus convention coming up. Oh my gosh, guys, seriously. I don't know how many of y'all that are listening even know what a Plexus convention is, but let's just put it in a little bit of perspective for you, okay? Think about 30,000 people that are all hyped up on Plexus and super excited and love life to the fullest and are wanting to learn more and grow and have personal development and learn how to show their lives through social media or through chatting with friends and family. It's literally like a huge party. It's absolutely amazing. I attended my first Plexus convention last year. It was in Dallas, Texas, so it was super convenient for me to just, drive down the road to Dallas, Texas, because I'm in McKinney, Texas, which is, only like 30 minutes with some bad traffic away. So Plexus convention last year absolutely changed my life. I cannot describe it in any other way. The abundance of knowledge that I learned is invaluable. The skills that I was able to take away were invaluable. The relationships that I were able to build at Plexus Convention are absolutely amazing. The friends that I have through Plexus, I mean, let's face it, Plexus people are amazing, okay? We're all happy, we're all loving life, and we're trying to improve our lives and help improve other lives, I mean, that's so empowering, and it's so empowering to attend a convention. But then let's fast forward a year from last year's convention to this year's upcoming convention. Oh my gosh. So there was, I believe, 10,000 ambassadors at last year's convention, maybe a little bit less. It may have been like 9,000. This year, the projected number of ambassadors is going to be over 30,000 ambassadors, guys. Think about that. 30,000 people coming together to learn and grow their knowledge to help other people. That's absolutely astounding. If you weren't planning on getting to convention, you need to get to convention. Find a way, okay? It's in Phoenix, Arizona. My fiance, Chase Tollison, and I were actually driving 16 and a half hours to get to Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if we're going to love each other by the time we get there, because that's a long road trip, but it's well worth it. I'm sure that we'll have a great time, and I'm sure that we'll have plenty of videos to show y'all. But you've got to get motivated, and you've got to want it, okay? Leaders are made at convention, okay? Absolutely made at convention. They've just reopened convention registration for just a few more hours. So take the opportunity. Make a way, okay? My friend Mariah, okay, she didn't think that she was going to get to go, but she just got the power, and she started motivating herself. She's absolutely amazing. And now she's going to convention and she's won winner's dinner. And I'm just so thankful that she's able to go, because the abundance of knowledge that we will all learn is absolutely invaluable. You need to be motivated. Get to convention any way you can, okay? I know that it costs money, but okay, you can pack yourself some sandwiches if you're worried about money. You don't have to go out to dinner. You can find ways to help make it happen. So do what you can to make it happen, because you will only help more people throughout going to convention and learn so much more, and you'll be able to reach so many more people. So I highly, highly encourage you to make the steps to get to convention, because this year will absolutely be life-changing. There are no other words for it. If you make it to convention, your life will be changed. You will leave empowered. You will leave so incredibly motivated. But the key is to keep that motivation. Don't let the motivation die off after a month or two, because sometimes that can happen, okay? Keep that motivation going. Know what your goal is. Your goal is to help people and to reach people in any way that you can. So just take the steps that you can and stay motivated. I'm so very thankful that my friend Sam asked me to be on this Google Hangout tonight, and I'm so very honored to be able to speak to all of y'all tonight. And I hope that you've taken what I have to say to heart. I hope that you take that power within and let it shine to everyone, and just to let them know that I am here, Plexus is here, and we're here to stay, okay? Plexus will be a household name, okay? There is no doubt about it. So do you want to be on the forefront of changing the world? I think you do. I think everyone does. So I highly, highly encourage you to get motivated, stay motivated, and let's seriously change the world. Let's get people healthy today. Let's start tonight and get people healthy. Do what we can. Do everything that we can, because I know I am, and I would love to have each and every one of you there with me. Thank you so much, Sam, for having me on the call tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Angela. It's awesome testimony. 145 pounds over 100 inches. That is amazing. So for some of you guys that have never seen one of her before pictures, I'm going to go ahead and put one on the screen for you guys. This is like a little bit right after. Angela, you can kind of maybe give a window of the time frame of right after you had your son there. How long after was that?
That first picture in the blue shirt, that was actually taken on my son's first birthday. That was 7 days after I'd started Plexus. That was taken on May 15th of 2013, and I'd started Plexus on May 8th. And then the second picture was taken just like a month ago or 2 months ago. So absolutely life-changing products. I mean, there's the proof right there. You can't fake that. You just can't.
All right, we got another one here for you guys. Grab it real quick. Sorry for the delay here. There it is. Okay, so there's another one here in your journey as well.
That first picture was taken on May 8th of 2013. That's the first day that I started Plexus and the first day that I took back control of my life and decided to make it my life, to give me back control. That second picture was taken in Maryland whenever we were visiting our friends just a few months ago. And whenever I look at those pictures, I'm literally just floored. I honestly don't remember myself now as being that big. My fiance Chase sees those pictures and he's like, babe, I seriously don't remember you being that big. And I was like, well, the proof's in the pudding, honey, I was. Okay? I was, and I'm literally, absolutely changed. My life has been so changed by Plexus, and I'm so very thankful. And all of the glory goes to God because He's the one who put Plexus in my life.
Yeah, definitely. Well, once again, I want to just thank you so much for sharing with us. And like she said, if you guys are on the edge of going to convention, there's still time to register. They went ahead and reopened it. And I can't wait to meet all of you guys at convention. Literally like 13 days away, and we're going to have a blast. So I hope each one of you get there. You guys, next Thursday, we have a huge treat for you guys. So be watching your posts on the Young Pro GoPro. We have a very special speaker that's going to kick us off into convention week. So make sure that you guys are on there. And once again, I want to thank everyone that has taken their time tonight to listen to Angela's story. And thank you very much, Angela, for sharing tonight. And I'll see you in a few weeks.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.